whining.
Oh, yeah!
Great ass!
Live from Los Angeles, it's Hump Day and time for Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Hope you had a great week so far, a crazy week so far for me. I know I've been causing some ruckus, if you will. I'm excited to be coming out here and talking to you guys, having a regular Kruse Control show. What's up, Queen? Good to have you back, Queen, as always. A lot in my agenda these days, but if you guys have been signing that petition, vote Brian Kruse for SAG-AFTRA president, guys. And always joining me back on Kruse Control is that thirsty daddy himself, Mr. GR Wires. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. How you doing, bud?
Doing well, GR. How are you doing? Happy Hump Day,
I was going to
GR.
say soon to be Mr. President.
Yeah, man. One day at a time, GR. But how's your day? You doing well?
Every hump day is a good day, Brian.
It's very true. Anything big happened for you today? He's like, nope.
Well, I got up and woke up, so that's a good thing.
Oh, nice, GR. Well, I got to tell you, I'm happy to have you back, as always. Welcome back, GR. Happy Hump Day. It's going to be a fun day today. Yes, let's do this. GR.
I hope it...
It's going to
Definitely.
be. It's going to be. Because also joining, what's up, Angel? Because also joining us back on Kruse Control, it wouldn't be a Wednesday, it wouldn't be a hump day if he wasn't here. That comic book king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland. What's up, Sean?
Hello, everyone. Trying out a new hairstyle.
What's up, Scott?
I don't know it. What? Good to see you. Hello, comic book king. Next me. I got a number of flex. We'll get this out of the way real quick. Check out Benjamin. First issue dropped today. Interesting story. Take on a artist who kind of wakes up in a Memento-style situation. Very great stuff. Exquisite Corpses #2 just dropped today. Great world being built by Tinian again, Tiny Onion. New Gods #7. Pay attention to this one. We're going to be talking about Mr. Miracle later today. And then Ultimates #13. Big relaunch for the storyline. Kind of petered out there at the beginning, the first 12 issues or the middle of the 12 issues. So excited to see where it goes. Good to see you, Brian. Good to see everybody. Let's get into it, my man.
Yeah, good to have you back, Sean. Happy Hump Day, man, as always.
Yes, I'm here.
Good to see you. Always good to have you. Happy always.
There he is.
Give me a fun
right.
show. There we go. Look at that. You're working on some stuff behind you, right? I can see.
I'm working on it. Yeah, we're going to do a whole gallery wall, Brian. That's the idea. So all the kids have got all this art regular and stuff. And then you got Terminator smiling with a burning American flag. The bosses are going to love it. The bosses are
nice.
gonna love it.
I'm excited to see when it's all said and done. Making some moves, man. Making some moves. Well,
we'll see. It's going to be a busy Juneteenth.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. Going to be a busy one. Well, Pepe's happy.
Electrifying.
I know, Pepestar. Well, welcome back, Sean. It's going to be a fun hump day, as always. Lots of stuff to talk about. That Mr. Minister, what's it called? Mr. Minister?
I'm not going to tell you.
We'll talk about it. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. And also joining us back on Kruse Control after a long hiatus across all the magical lands across the world. He went over Rainbow Road. He came back, everybody. Welcome back. Fellow producer himself, Mr. Mike Casey. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Brian. Thanks for having me back on, man. Hey, Queen. Hey, Angel. Hey, everybody in the chat. Sean, why worry about reading about Thor, the God of Thunder, when I can pick up a fresh copy of Benjamin off my newsstand?
It's just called Benjamin. The dude looks like Fraser Crane, and it's great.
Oh yeah, give me. If they come out with Niles, then I'll pick that up.
No, he's too busy with
Show
Pirates
me
of
some
Penzance,
love.
so he can't do that right now. No.
Well,
Hey, I'm happy to. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. Thanks for.
I can't believe you're still awake. It's insane.
it's you're really a 9-hour difference from here.
Told
Nice.
ya.
I'm not still awake, Sean. I needed that jingle jangle reverberation of my cell phone a moment ago to bring me back here with you guys.
Wake you back up. Well,
God,
Mike,
we're happy to have you back, man.
we're happy to have you back. Mike, round of applause. Mr. Mike Casey, guys. Welcome back to Kruse Control.
It's going to be a great episode.
It's
Mr.
going to be a lot of
President.
fun. Right, yeah, well, yeah, one step at a time, but, we're working on it. We're working on it. So getting those votes right now. I need a few more nominations. And getting that ballot. We rock and roll, guys. We rock and roll. A lot of things to do when it comes to that. So I'm excited about it. And then there's a lot of great things to come this year, guys. There is. Angel, happy to have you back here. We're happy to have Mike back. Right, Angel? Happy to have Mike back. Happy to have Sean back. We got the Hump Day team. The Thirsty Daddies here, of course. Pepestar. Good to see you, Racer X, too. It's been a long time, man. Happy to see you back. And of course, Pepestar is here. Right, Pepestar?
You're on fire.
Thanks, man. As always, welcome back, guys. But you know what? Very quickly, I kind of broke the mold, but we're off the top, guys. Very quickly. Gun guys dropped the first full trailer for Naked Gun. I'm not really sure. I was super excited about this at first when I heard about it. Liam Neeson coming in. We're doing Naked Gun again. It sounds like a fun premise. Like his son is in there, and it's Liam Neeson. Kind of makes sense a lot of ways. Well, it always does. Let's watch the trailer fast in our little trailer watch. So very quickly, guys, we're going to watch the trailer for Naked Gun. Let's see what we think. Here we go, guys. Let's check it out.
Thanks. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head saying over and over, "That was awesome."
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr. Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
And you, Frank, are the best of the best.
Need a bathroom. I need this
Okay, this I can relate to.
line, man.
Police business.
Going back to chili dogs. I love it. You just go for it again.
Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
Over here, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
I'll find them. This is what I do. Says you served 20 years for man's laughter.
You mean manslaughter?
Must have been quite the joke.
They're going to shut down police squad if you do
What's that
not
guy's name?
solve this
Paul
case.
Walter.
Do this by the book.
How's your watch? Yeah.
Why? Who's gonna arrest me?
He's a very funny guy. He's very
Walter.
funny.
Everywhere.
Yes.
Is he serious?
Is he serious?
No.
It seems Mr. Drebin might be more of a problem than we thought. I want you to keep an eye on him.
This oven is disgusting.
I like that
Nice beaver.
Rest assured, I won't stop until I've found justice.
What do you want, little one?
Your
It
ass.
seems so understated somehow.
Nobody messes
Police squad.
with Police Squad.
We've upgraded your car with the most advanced crime-fighting tech.
Drive forward 30 feet. Very smooth.
Oh,
This place
Yep,
is
there we
fun.
go, guys. Naked Gun. As it be called, Naked Gun 44 and 35th or something like that. I don't know. But
Are they expecting people are going to come out to the movie theater to watch this, or are people going to wait and watch it on the couch? Is the question, right?
yeah, I mean, it's going to go to theaters, which is good. But I feel like this would be like one of those things, too. People watch comedies at home. We were talking about this a little bit ago about how most of them aren't going. Like, you got Happy Gilmore, too, and that's just going directly to Netflix. It's like that one should be going to theaters as well, but it's not. This one might set a precedent to bring comedies back to theaters, maybe. We'll see. But I
I'll
don't
be
know.
happy to see it. I plan on going to the theater. I got so many texts when or from that trailer dropping about him eating chili dogs and shitting himself. People who understand my diet, which is bad.
To be fair, you get those texts all the time, though.
It is. Sean, did you eat enough chili dogs today? Sean, have you eaten too many chili dogs today? That is a common occurrence and a common problem that I have. I should be stopped. Yes.
Yeah. Pepe, that's not a good move, is it, Pepestar?
Use the noodle.
I know, man. Mike, what do you think about this, man? You excited about it?
I think it looks funny. I didn't realize that Paul Walter Hauser is in it. He's very good. Wow, like because with Leslie Nielsen, like it was so understated, but that kind of understatement it reads so very differently in 2025 than it did in 1995. And I don't think that has that much to do with me because I can go back and watch Leslie from 95 and maybe it's just the vibes of Liam Neeson and Leslie. Maybe it's just the Nielsen thing. Maybe it's the Nielsen, like that subtle shift is like enough to make my brain have to think a little too hard.
It's close, but not, but it's still. I mean, I get it.
Be careful, Mike. That can hurt you. That second thing.
I want to go see it in theaters, though. Honestly, like that was enough to.
I mean, it's gonna be fun, but I still don't know if it's gonna be like the original. I don't know. GR Fast, what do you think?
I'm gonna go see it. It looks like fun. I mean, the viewers didn't like the OJ thing, but I thought the OJ bit was funny as hell.
Yeah, I think that's great. But I gotta tell you, the one thing that kind of bums me out about this whole thing, though, is like the original writer of Naked Gun came forward. They had a whole script written to have a younger kid do the whole thing and have it be a comedy. The studio had picked it up and said they were going to do it, and then he didn't hear anything for months, and all of a sudden it was announced that they were doing Naked Gun with Seth MacFarlane. So he was like, "That's great!" Like I had no idea. They just took it off and ran. They just decided to do a whole different direction without telling the original creator, which is a little bit messed up to me. But I do hope it's good. Very confused. Seth MacFarlane, Liam Neeson has a failure. A million ways to die in West. You're right. That was a massive failure too. Massive failure. But maybe this will be different.
I haven't seen that movie, but a lot of people are big fans of that movie though too. Actually, is the thing.
I think it's people that like Seth MacFarlane comedy likes it, and I think that's
maybe
fine.
so.
He knows his audience. To me, this felt like I don't know. It evoked a lot of the old, Police Squad kind of Naked Gun stuff, but it was quicker. Right? Like they didn't let a lot of like the jokes or the setups kind of like have their moment. And that could be because it's a trailer and they have to just get through gags. But like, I feel like, the stuff for Naked Gun is you'd have a setup, you'd have the punchline. It would let the joke kind of sit and then you'd move on. I don't know. This just feels like a quicker, like our attention spans are so fucked. We have to have, all these jokes, but I'm in for it.
I want it so bad, Sean. I literally want this kind of absurd farce. Like, I think this is the kind of thing that has the potential to heal the planet.
I hope it's good. Like, there is a little bit of cheese there, but what the original franchise all had a lot of cheese, right? It just did. So hopefully, it's not too cheesy.
It was all very highbrow.
Hopefully, it's more like shredded cheese and not queso. I don't know.
Sure.
Agreed. Guys, we'll see. Great off top, guys. But there's a lot going on, as always. We got to keep this ship moving, guys. So it doesn't matter what day of the week it's going to be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Any week, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is. I know what that is. And if you're new to Kruse Control, you're about to find out. That is a lot of breaking news. Come on. Let's do it.
Mike.
All right, everybody, the very first thing I want to talk about is, again, not Tooch, but TikTok. So TikTok, guys, it's going to be delayed a little bit longer from being shut down because our president and leader himself said that he's going to give it a little bit of extension, more 90 days extensions again. So TikTok will stay operational here in the United States, giving it more time to actually give it to find an American company to buy it. But this keeps getting delayed, and it feels like I don't really get any forward motion. So those guys, tell me, you hear anything great about this? I feel like it's just kind of delay, and hoping that somebody will figure out in the future. I hope it works out. There's a lot of great people at TikTok that I know, so I hope they can keep rocking and rolling, but we got to work this out soon, guys. We can't delay it for a year. I got to tell you, though, TikTok will keep coming back, but I got to tell you, National Treasure is coming back. Tucci, guys. Stanley Tucci is doing Tucci in Italy. Season 2 has been picked up for 5 more episodes for Season 2. I love Stanley Tucci, guys. What a great guy. He's a crown jewel. He's a man of the people. He's a Tooch. He's in Italy eating and stuff all the time, and I love to watch him. And in there is his homeland. He's excited. He's having a great time. This has been an awesome show so far. I want to see where it goes. I mean, it's just fun. We need, sometimes we just need fun stuff these days. So I'm happy that Stanley Tucci is coming back, and good for him. He's a national treasure. I got to tell you, never mess with a national treasure. That's why I got to tell you, throw the book at that doctor that gave that ketamine to Matthew Perry, because they're apparently going to go after him pretty big right now. Guys, I don't know if you heard about this, but Matthew Perry, we talked about it a long time ago. If you missed this, of course, I doubt you missed it, but unfortunately he did die from that ketamine overdose. But a little bit of time. That time has gone by. One of the doctors out of Santa Monica has come forward. Now, he was being charged, Salvador Palencia, he was being charged for, of course, eating these drugs, like giving him too much that caused his overdose. Now, he's officially taken a plea deal with the court system now, Department of Justice, and so 4 counts of distribution of ketamine he's being charged for, and 40 years behind bars up to, he can be getting right now, guys, up to $1 million worth of fines as well. And there was supposed to be a trial, but now that's all pushed aside because he has taken this plea deal. Again, he knows he did. He came forward. He fessed up to it. There was this whole ring of people that were supplying him ketamine, and he unfortunately lost one of the greats out there. It really bums me out because honestly, I never want to hear anything bad about somebody. I never want to see something bad happen to somebody. It happened to Matthew Perry, and honestly, I'm gonna miss him so much. But you know what? I don't know what's going to happen to either of this guy, because another Perry's back in the news, and that's Tyler Perry, and he's got some really bad allegations going against him, guys. Woof. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Derek Dixon, now he was on The Oval, one of Tyler Perry's shows, a regular on there for a long time. And he's come forward and he's accusing Tyler Perry of sexual assault, sexual harassment, and retaliation in a $260 million lawsuit. Now, Tyler Perry's denying all these charges, but he's actually claiming that Tyler Perry uses influence and provided vulnerable men with acting positions, roles, show contracts, cars, and elaborate money and everything. And once they were actually hooked, he would show them that he would say they'd have to give him favors, engage in Perry's perverted desire for sexual gratification. And if they did not go for that, he would kill their characters off and show an actor the door, pretty much. And so Dixon came forward and said that Tyler Perry had allegedly groped his buttocks, attempted to force himself on Dixon. There was a situation that reminded very much about the Kevin Spacey allegations that came out years ago, guys, too, where he said that he had fallen asleep in the guest room of Tyler Perry's and woke up with Tyler Perry on top of him, trying to have sexual acts with him as well. So he's going after him. Now, this is getting a big breakthrough thing. Tyler Perry's denying all the allegations. He's saying right now that this is just like, a shaken actor trying to come after him. It's all a scam. We'll have to wait and find out how this plays out, but it's really bad allegations for Tyler Perry at a time where his new movie is blowing up on Netflix. His career might be blowing up as well. So I think it's very soon until we find out. Well, it's very early in this, I should say. We got some time to find out what's going to happen next. But, another contract, or I should say another lawsuit that's going away, that I'm probably pretty happy, is Ed Sheeran's lawsuit right now is being dropped from the Supreme Court. So great for Ed Sheeran, but horrible for Marvin Gaye's classic library here and his whole library and his whole estate, because they were saying that Let's Get It On was being taken by Tyler Perry for thinking out loud that he had ripped it off. Now, they tried trying it locally, and they had lost, so they went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court came forward and said, it's a sequel, Medea goes to jail. Woof. You never know. You never know. But they concluded, though, the song's melody, harmony, and rhythm were too common for this to require copyright protection. So they're saying that, honestly, this is it's just done. It's squashed. So, again, Sharon's probably very super excited about this. But to ask me, they're very close. That songs are very close, but you know what else is very close to me is this idea that Glenn Powell is doing a firefighter movie. Now, I heard this rumor for a long time. We talked about it on Kruse Control, that he was going to be starring in the reboot of Backdraft. But now Ron Howard, who directed Backdraft, is directing this firefighter movie now. for Amazon, but it's not Backdraft, but he did direct it, and we got Glenn Powell in it. To me, it smells funny. It smells like they honestly were like, hey, we're going to just use this, and we're not going to call it Backdraft anymore. Make it something different and just kind of go with it. We have Ron Howard attached anyways. So, I mean, like, that's what it feels like to me. Feels like it's a little bit of a ripoff. Feels like it's just call it Backdraft. Just call it Backdraft. They're not doing that. Christina Hodson's writing this whole thing, and here's the premise, guys. It's not exactly Backdraft according to the premise, but still. Childhood friends, now elite firefighters, must rekindle their fractured relationship with a series of deadly fires sweeping across Texas. Now, is this what Backdraft was supposed to be? And they did a little revamp or redo because Twisters didn't do that well. And he's got also coming forward all the Running Man. He's doing all these 80s remakes. Maybe we shouldn't make up the 80s remake guy or 80s, 90s remake. But you know what? To me, come on, guys. Let's call it Backdraft and call it a day. But there might be some fan hate on that too. Just like there's fan hate on, of course, Star Wars these days. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but we talked about this on Kruse Control a while ago, how they were going to release the very first copy ever before, never seen in since 1970s of Star Wars. 1977 cut of it from George Lucas before any tampering was done. And they did a big showing of this, and people are trashing it. And they're saying it looks terrible, which to me, I'm like, come on, guys. They're saying all the special effects and the practical effects look cheesy. It looks bad. Looks like it's on a sound stage. Looks like cardboard cutouts for the actual control panels. But guys, it was made in the 70s. What do you expect to look like? And of course, that's why he kept adding special effects to make it look better and more improved. So for me, I'm like, leave it a be. It's Star Wars. At least you got a chance to see that original cut. I thought it was all destroyed. But Kathleen Kennedy said, no, this is it. They had preserved the whole copy. So, of course, it doesn't look fantastic. But at least you got to see that magic that no one's seen in theaters in a long time. It's like, can you imagine, looking at Dune one more time back in that 80s version, 90s version? It didn't look that great either, as opposed to the new version, which looked fantastic, and it's amazing. And now we got some casting for Dune 3, which I know Sean will be super excited about. I know Sean will be. But, a little bit of
yes,
a little bit of nepotism going on here, but that's fine. It can happen. It's fine because we have the casting for I gotta say it, Paul Atreides' kids and Zendaya and Timothée Chalamet's kids here. We got newcomer Dakota Wolf Momoa coming in. Everybody. Son of Jason Momoa for his very first breakthrough acting role. Yep.
Properly. I wasn't sure about that. I tried to look it up.
Those girls, come on.
Yeah, very first breakthrough role for him. And of course, Jason Momoa was in the first Dune. He's going to apparently be a part of this somehow too. I don't know how because his character's kind of gone, but maybe Sean knows better about that. But he's playing they're playing twin siblings. So also we have coming in from Silo. I don't know if you've seen her too, but Ida Brooke coming in to be the twin too. So this is Leto too and Ganima. Is that, am I saying right? Ganima?
Close enough.
Close enough, guys. I'll give it a round of applause. I try my best, guys. I always butcher names. You guys know that well enough when you're watching this. The garbage cut. I'm going to tell you, though, they're coming back to be the twins. Hopefully it's a great movie. I just love that we have Denis coming back to direct this. This is, of course, in the future. We've gotten some time by, and hopefully this is going to be a massive ending because this is going to be Denis' last movie. Yeah, I mean, Angel, what do you expect from those practical effects, too? They did their best. They tried their most. And Jason Momoa is probably excited to be back. We have his kid, at least, in this. Because you know what? He's coming back to the DCU, too, as Lobo. He's got to be excited about that. But James Gunn's talking about that. But James was also talking about Mr. Miracle, guys. Mr. Miracle is coming to the DCU in a new animated film through the DCU studios. Now, Warner Brothers Animation, DC Studios are doing this animated TV version of Mr. Miracle. And if you guys haven't heard about this, I don't blame you because I didn't know about it either, guys. But I know Sean will know a lot about this when we get into it. But hold on, before I get to Sean, this is a 12-issue comic book series that was released. It's a no prison can hold him type of concept, they're saying. I guess Mr. Miracle is trapped in prison. His name's Scott Free. He's a worldwide celebrity sensation known as Mr. Miracle and the greatest escape artist that ever lived. But can he pull off the ultimate trick and escape death itself? That's the question right now. And it's something has gone horribly wrong in this series with a perfect life, and Scott and his warrior wife, Big Barda, have built for themselves on Earth. So I guess he's going to try to escape. I don't know, guys. It sounds fascinating. It looks like Tony Stark, Iron Man to me in a cape, but that's me. Looks like Iron Man cape. I got it.
Wearing a Doctor Strange cape.
He's Doctor Strange cape. We'll give Sean a second of that because I gotta tell you, it's actually a miracle this has happened, but it's more of a miracle we're finally getting an Oscar for Tom Cruise, guys. Tom Cruise is finally getting an Oscar. Finally! Come on, guys, show him the Oscar. Show him the Oscar. I know. That's what bums me out at this point. How has Tom Cruise never won an Oscar? Guys, friend the show, Tom Cruise. But I gotta say this, after all this time, the Oscars are giving an honorary Oscar, which, okay, cool, at least you're giving him some kind of thing, but it bums me out. This is not even happening at the Oscars, at the Academy Awards. It's happening at the Governor's Awards, November 16th, at the Dolby Ballroom in the Ovation Hollywood Theater. And to me, I'm like, why are we doing it here? Why not at the Oscars? It's a big stage. Let's give Tom Cruise a moment to shine. And honestly, come on, man, he deserves it. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. It bums me out. I love Tom Cruise. I'm happy he's getting honored a little bit. Mr. Miracle's pretty obscure. Before we move on, Sean, 1 second. Tell people what Mr. Miracle is before we move on, because I know you know more than I know about this, and you got some comic book probably behind you. He's Iron Man. I swear he's Iron Man.
Oh, you're fucking wrong. He's not Iron Man. He's from Apocalypse. His name is Scott Free. And his thing is that he's able to escape any situation that he gets in. The ultimate escape artist, you got that right. The comic book that you've described, or the synopsis you read, was that supposed to be about the comic book or the show?
The show.
That doesn't. I mean, there's a lot that doesn't happen in that synopsis that happens in the book. This is a beautiful maxi series by Tom King. It's 12 issues. But it deals with trauma, PTSD, identity, love and family, hope and despair, all that kind of shit. It starts off with him trying to kill himself.
Oh.
I'm putting that out there. It deals with also the birth of his son and just like the ever-looming threat of apocalypse and, all the thing that he has to do with escaping that kind of pressure over him. It's well done. The pacing's really great. The art by Mitch Gerards is fantastic. They put out a deluxe edition, I think, last year. If you can run and go get it, please go get it. I think it's also on Hoopla. But it's one of my favorites from back then, and then it's just been beautifully kind of handled in this deluxe edition as well, hardcover. So he is the son of Darkseid. There was a swapperoo. Anyway, Calabac and Orion. It's some of that stuff. Yeah. There's good characters.
He's an escape artist?
Yeah,
his superpower is that like his big brother puts him in a headlock and he can just get out of it no matter what.
So the New Gods are kind of in vogue right now because they have a new series coming out with Ram V. The big DC comics. I'm sorry, we're going layers here. I apologize, Brian. The big thing with DC is
Ram V, Rambo's brother.
I mean, what do you expect? You tune in on Wednesdays, you know I'm going to fucking go as long as I can get on this soapbox. Thank you. Darkseid is dead in the DC universe right now, and there's a power vacuum happening with the DC All-In Initiative. It launched the Absolute Universe, which I've talked about a ton, and this New Gods series by Ram V has been fantastic, reestablishing them. The characters of New Genesis on Earth, and just, kind of going through some machinations of Metron and the Black Racer and all this kind of shit. It's making me care about cosmic comics that I haven't in a long time. So, there you go.
Pepe, gonna watch this, man?
Only if GR buys a ticket.
Okay.
All right, buddy. GR, how about that, man? You gonna do it?
Probably.
Probably? There we go. Yeah, probably, Pepe.
That's as good as you can expect from GR. That's great.
yeah. Pepe, do you believe that stuff, man?
Never gonna happen.
That's what I thought. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. We got to keep this ship moving as always. So now it's that time. I'll put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute breakdown when I say, is there hot takes? Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute for all their hot takes and all this breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? That is the question, and I can't wait to find out tonight who will be the hot take master for episode what? It's like 346, guys. 346. I'm super excited about that. Here we go. Guys, who's going to go first in the hot take? So that's the question. Thirsty Daddy, who do you think should go first?
Well, after a 9-month break, I think it has to be Mike.
It hasn't been 9 months, my man. It's been like 5.
Looking good, baby.
It's been like 5. I want to do it. I'm ready, Brian. Thank you for the nomination.
Well, we missed you so much. It felt like 9 months, Mike.
It felt longer.
You're lying to the Pepestar.
I got Angel in the chat already stealing my jokes. I got to get in there before anybody else takes them.
Boy.
I mean, I'm only doing the low hanging fruit here.
It's true. It's true. You're gonna be great, man. You got this. You got this. You got
we
this.
got more dangling fruit on the show. Who knew?
Oh boy. Anyways, everybody, let's get Mike into that hot seat, right, Mac? Let's go. I'm Mike. Ready for these hot takes? How you feeling? Feeling good? Feeling sophisticated? Feeling frothy, foamy? Up top, raise it up.
I got to take a moment. I got to breathe. I got to get it all centered, and now I'm ready.
You've got the touch. You've got the power. And you got these hot takes, Mike. And without further ado, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Oh, hope I can hit all this. Okay, 60 seconds during which we will be avoiding the temptation to dunk on people bitching about the original Star Wars print. Wish us luck. Matthew Perry's doctor is facing 40 years. Let this be a lesson. If you're going to accidentally kill someone, make sure they're poor. 6 weeks of community service. No big deal. 90-day extension TikTok. TikTok. Hey, who knew Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself was autobiographical? From the creator of Madea Goes to Jail. Boom, Angel, you got there first. Supreme Court says that Ed Sheeran wasn't stealing from Marvin Gaye. Hey, way to save the sane rulings for the important shit, Supreme Court. Jesus Christ. How many firefighter movies does Ron Howard have in him anyway? No Baldwins this time? Like, why would I give a shit? So they cast Paul's kids for Dune 3. Are they going to keep adapting these books? Because they get weird, man. Real weird. I haven't read Mr. Miracle, but I have a lot of love for a project that has comic creators deeply involved in the production process. Oscars Governor Awards. AK, my peers didn't vote for this awards. Good luck on your SAG run, Brian. Fuck. Oh, it's Stanley Tucci. Stanley Tucci, fuck you bastard. I should be living your life.
You love Stanley Tucci, too.
I love Stanley Tucci. All right, that doesn't count. Thanks for the balloons. Thanks for the stars.
Great hot
We've
takes,
been
Mike.
very lax.
Didn't get any.
I tried.
Yeah, we're not whopping anybody anymore.
That buffer 10 seconds there. You're good.
Yeah. Right. It's all about the audience's decision, not mine anymore. I let it go. Mike. Great hot takes.
Thanks. Thank Angel. He's doing the writing.
I'm happy to see Racer X back too. It's good to see Racer X back. All right, guys. Thirsty Daddy, who's going next on these hot takes?
Well, after one veteran, we got to follow him up with the second one. How about Sean?
That's not where I thought that sentence was going. All right, let's do it.
Shake my paw.
Let's go for it.
All right, let's make this happen, Sean. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, Sean, without further ado, I'm going to put that 1 minute on the clock for you. The timer will be ticking. Are you feeling good about these hot takes tonight? Can you beat Mike's hot takes?
I've got a couple of good ones. It's hard to compete with perfection, though. Let's be honest.
Yep,
really nice.
True.
I'm glad the King's back for his crown. Let's just say that.
It's true. It's true.
Man, that smell like some bullshit to me.
Come on.
Happy.
That was a heartfelt comment. All right. Sorry. Let's do it.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
TikTok. Huge surprise. Almost like this whole thing was a publicity stunt. I'm shocked. Tucci. The show's tagline should be, "The Tucci is Lucy." Matthew Perry. Justice for Matthew. Don't play with ketamine, kids. That's the message. Tyler Perry. Justice for those affected by this. Don't play with Tyler, kids. There's 2 lessons. Ed Sheeran. When will the Supreme Court hear my case about Ed Sheeran ruining Game of Thrones with his cameo? That's the real fucking law. Glenn Powell. Here, problem solved. Call it backdrafts. This is fine. The man's got a niche. Let him add S to any franchise he wants. No problem. Star Wars. Big surprise. Film degrades, kids. It's called science. Look it up. Dune casting. I cannot believe we are one step closer to God Emperor Dune, starring Jack Black, and my time restarted. So this is great.
I don't know what happened there.
All right, Mr. Miracle. I've already talked about it, but couldn't be more excited for this. It's just such a great art style and good pacing. It's grounded, realistic, some dark adult themes. Please check it out. Tom Cruise, say what you will, but everyone knows that this Oscar is really for his portrayal of Lex Grossman. Go fuck yourself!
Great hot takes, Sean.
means. We gotta just stick with one and move forward. I'm getting distracted by Brian's beautiful mug. I got a clock restarting. What are we doing, Evie Mux? What are we doing?
I don't know. You know, there's three of us. It's been a long time. We have all three of us, the powers that be. So who knows what's happening right now? We know all the sausage is being made, Sean.
Too much testosterone. That's what I'm hearing.
Yep. You know what? That's okay. It's a good time. We're all hanging out. Because we're just...
That was great, but now all I can think about is Les Grossman's furry forearms.
Yeah, he's great.
I can't wait for that movie when Tom Cruise does it. He's working on it. I can't wait.
He's working on a Les Grossman movie? That's awesome.
Yep. Him and he's just been an interview about it. He's doing Top Gun Maverick 3. He's doing Days of Thunder 2, and he's working on Les Grossman. Hell yeah.
Why do we need a Days? Can you do cocktails? Cocktails too?
Let's go for it. Let's have him slide through in his underwear again.
Risky businesses.
Yeah. Glenn Powell. What did Glenn Powell and Tom Cruise ever meet? It's gonna be nuts.
Well, they were in Top Gun together.
I know that was the joke, Brian.
All right.
He's stealing his Days of Thunder. Right.
Oh shit.
I got it.
I guess we're down to GR now. GR, how you feeling about these hot takes?
Do I need to even do them after trying to follow up on those two? I mean,
come on,
they
GR.
stole all the jokes. I mean,
come on, GR, you got this. You got this, GR. Okay, I'm feeling good about it. You're feeling good about it?
No, but we'll do it anyway.
You guys hear like a fan or something, or like a vacuum?
Yes.
Oh, that's me. My computer just started overheating.
Okay, that would be it. All right, let's do this. GR, it's time for those hot takes. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
TikTok's staying around until China pisses off Trump, and then they'll go away again. Tucci in Italy, I'm glad they renewed it. It's a good show. I got put on weight just watching it. Perry's doc got out of it. Figures. Money talks. Tyler Perry. Just another happy industry perv. Just what we need in Hollywood. Sure and safe. God, I was worried about that. I was worried they were going to take all his money away. Glenn Powell and Ron Hunter's firefighter movie. Again. Something about an S at the end of it or something I heard. Star Wars original. Not good. Well, Jesus Christ, he's 48 years old, guys. Give him a break. Two good-looking young actors in Dune. There's a shock. Mr. Miracle. Who? Oh, well, he'll explain it. Kruse getting an Academy Award? About bloody time he got something. He can't run after it like this all the time.
Right? Great hot takes, GR!
I had to live up to those two. Well, 1.5.
Great hot takes.
Thank you, sir.
I was laughing, GR. I just had myself muted because my fan was going crazy.
It's okay, Mike. I was like, we can take that out later. Great hot takes. I got a filter for it. It's fine. That's what I think. We've done 346 episodes of Kruse Control, guys. We got this.
You know what the hell you're doing now. You're hitting your stride.
Do I know what I'm doing? I don't know if I know what I'm doing, but I do know, though, guys, that great hot takes across the board, and now it's that time for everybody to vote and tell us who they think should win hot takes tonight, and I'm so excited to find out who wins hot takes for episode 346 of Kruse Control, and I'm starting that poll right now, and we're going to find out who wins hot takes right now. No, we're not. We're going to wait for a second, guys. Because while you guys are voting right now, I'm going to take just a beat to have, let's say, is a little bit of a quickie. All right, everybody, it's time for a quickie because everybody's got time for a quickie. This is that time. Put 10 minutes on the clock, and all my guests and I break down all the latest breaking news, more of a discussion piece because there's so much to talk about. As always, we need more time while you guys vote it up. So let's go to the panel. I'm going to start the clock right now, And here we go. All right, guys, a lot of breaking news. Before I go over to Sean with that, with the Mr. Minister, Mr. Miracle, Mr. Magic, Mr. Illusionist, GR, very quickly, let's talk about this for 1 second. We keep hearing all these lawsuits. I feel like they just keep hitting us. We got the Matthew Perry one, the Tyler Perry one. We also have the Ed Sheeran one. Like, this is just what the business is. Is there going to be a day ever, GR, where we don't have a lawsuit and assault allegations coming forward?
Well, if we could get all the perps to stop coming to our city, maybe we could. As to the money, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ryan.
No, continue. Get it, GR.
Bottom line is, it's a city of pervs, even if he's hiding in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, these are allegations. They're pretty strong allegations, I would say, this too, GR. Very strong allegations. We don't really know. All we know is what we're hearing right now. It's very early. I still go about.
It's alleged. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's still alleged, and for me personally, like, they're very strong allegations. This is like he's an emperor when it comes to like Atlanta. He's like the main man there. He has so many productions. You have his new show on Netflix. Our movie is doing fantastic, blowing up, and you know he's got an empire. To me, this is big. This is massive. This is like almost. It's not quite Diddy, but it's moving towards that. To me, I'm fascinated to see if more people come forward. I'm interested, and I think there needs to be looked into. Now, he's still just fervently saying this is 100% wrong. These are horrible allegations. But there are people saying that they trust this Dixon guy. I don't know. I can't wait to find out more, but I think that it's unfortunate. It's sad, but it's not as sad as Matthew Perry, because I'm really bummed about that. We lost Matthew Perry. What a fucking talent. And the fact that this happened, I'm as disappointed as Queen is about all this too. But it bums me up, and I'm happy this guy's getting the book thrown at him. He took that plea deal. That plea deal is 40 years. That's not the best plea deal, but you know what? He deserves 40 years, doesn't he?
Yes, in the word.
Yeah.
Any doctor that knowingly supplies, drugs to a known addict, they should just lock him up and throw away the key.
And these people, they knew they were doing all the text messages. We read them before. It's very dumb. You know, you see it and you're like, oh, what? It's very much like, yeah, you should be going to jail. You get it. You're pretty much laughing about it in their text message exchange. They were joking about it. To me, it's unfortunate. It's sad. It should never have happened. And these people are like the slime of the earth, if you ask me. Honestly, I'd rather just talk about Stanley Tucci, because I fucking love Stanley Tucci. The Tooch is loose, guys. He's not stopping anytime soon. Mike, I know you love Tucci. I know you missed him for a second, which I was very shocked. I was like, Mike's gonna be all over this Tooch. I was like, this is for Mike right now. This is for you and Sean. I know Sean loves Tucci too. Tucci too. What do you think? Are you excited to watch some more Tooch in Italy?
I'm just mad. I'm just mad, man. It was one particular episode of his last series where they had shut down a 3-star Michelin restaurant because there was all these nasty thunderstorms coming up, and it's a restaurant that's up on a cliff, and so he's there. Everything's shut down except Stanley Tucci's there, so they go ahead and they make him just a meal for himself in a 3-star Michelin restaurant as the goddamn thunder is rolling in off the Mediterranean. And I was like, this was the moment where I said to myself, God damn you, Stanley Tucci, why do you have to be rubbing this in all of our faces? That you get to be there right now. Because he's just swirling his glass of wine, and then he does the looks to the camera. He's like, yep, I'm really doing this right now. And it's thanks,
This is what it feels like to be the Tooch. That's what it feels like to be the Tooch, man.
Feels good.
I love him.
Feels good.
He goes all in. Every part he does, he gives it all. Even Transformers, they're that movie, the acting's whatever. He's like, oh my God, the machines! He's fucking freaking out. I'm like, get it, Tucci. I love that guy. He can do no wrong in my book. Tom Cruise. He's the same like Tom Cruise, man. Are you shocked that Tom Cruise never got an Oscar until they're gonna give him one as an honorary one?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to even consider the Governor's Award as an actual Oscar, because it's not bestowed upon you by your peers. Hypothetically, that's the whole reason why it's an honor, is that the other people in your industry are acknowledging that you have a great deal of skill, rather than the people that run the show just saying, okay, let's throw this guy a bone. So I don't know if I would call it an Oscar. Does he deserve one?
You can call it a bone.
Sure, he deserves one, I guess. There's a lot of people that have Oscars that don't deserve them, though, so I don't think that really means anything for me to say that.
Right? Yeah. I mean, I just think it's great they're actually honoring him a little bit because, I mean, he's been giving a bunch back to theaters, saving cinema in a lot of ways, really pushing for that, which I think is big. Sean's not sold on that. Sean, you don't think that they should give him an honorary Oscar? They should just give him a real Oscar for something, if you ask me.
Yeah, but he didn't get an Oscar because that's how the game is played, right? Like, whatever his strongest wasn't stronger than whatever he lost against at that time. You usually don't give back unless it's like near the end of his career or whatever. They might know something I don't. Maybe Xenu is taking him away, and they're like, we got to give this fucker an Oscar before he gets his own planet. I don't know. But no, like, yeah, he's done a lot. He's done crazy things. I don't understand how the man's still alive with all the risks he takes and what he does to, but I don't know. Yeah. It's weird.
Angel, he was in Transformers. That's what I say. He was selling his ass off in Transformers.
You forget about that, too.
He was so good in Transformers, though. He's the best part of that movie. I think that was the night one with, like, Anthony...
Night of the Moon or Dark of the Moon? Was that him?
Yeah, I think that was the one that he was in. I don't know.
I want him to get another shot at doing the Mummy. Just give him a redo. Give him a mulligan.
For Tom?
That's what you get. Yeah, you get with an Oscar, you get to remake a movie that everyone hated, right? That's the whole...
Yeah. I didn't hate it. It was okay.
I like this pitch.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad.
I thought it was good. So pitch us this miracle project, Sean, coming. We got Mr. Miracle happening. It's animated. It's going to be a fantastic thing for Sean. 12 episodes. It came out in 2018, you said. Very obscure, kind of, I would say. I mean, like, it's probably big now, but I mean, like, it's not like a big franchise, but James Gunn likes the obscurity when he does this. This is coming off of what he did for Creature Commandos. That did so well. That's why this got greenlit. So do you think this is going to make sense in the DCU? And will this character actually transition into live action?
I think it will, honestly. I do think we're missing a lot of the strongest piece, one of the strongest pieces aside from the story breaks and the character itself and how he's written by Tom King was the art itself. Like, the art style is very, very good. And it just really kind of lets you kind of into that world. You're seeing superheroes. You know, he's like watching TV with his wife sleeping on his lap, you know, like, and he's interrupted by Orion coming down and trying to beat the shit out of him, right? Like, there's these little story beats in it, and it deals with a lot of adult themes that are not traditionally covered in stories like this with characters. And Tom King's been doing this a lot. He's been doing this a ton of stuff, a ton of these kind of things with. Even the One Bad Day series that he's been doing. I was really a big fan of Strange Adventures that came out. That actually dealt kind of with, two sides of the story kind of thing. It dealt with war crimes, like genocide a little bit too. Like, it was really, really well done. Adult themes, but done in an approachable way that treats the characters as real, right? Like, it's not all spandex and car dealership openings, right? Like, there's real shit that has to be done when these characters, are faced with real world situations. So I really like it. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Who do you see being cast as that? Because this is a big part. It could be a big part as well. Where you go? Is this character supposed to be older? Could it be like John Hamm, maybe? Like, what do you think? I mean, I picture him as someone who's like approaching middle age, maybe late 30s or something like that. I would love, honestly, and I know we're going to skip to it a little bit to talk about. Don't you say Chalamet. Don't you say Chalamet. I would never say Chalamet. Okay, no, I'm just saying. Because it's an animated thing, I think we'll get a couple of big names for the beat actors, but I would Chris Pratt, right? Chris Pratt. There we go. Chris Pratt. Hook him up, man. He needs a job. I don't want that. Who's your favorite? I don't know, because voice acting is in such a weird place right now. With like all the video game arguments and unions that are kind of fighting for that kind of stuff. We just got a deal. I don't know. Like, I honestly, if David Harbour had not been Frankenstein in Creature Commandos, I could probably see that. I think that he's got the depth to actually do like a softer tone for it, but then kind of like a little like I don't know, like somebody like a David Harbour, maybe a younger version of that, but
Ben Stiller. Yep, just throw Ben Stiller in there, right?
Didn't say Ben Stiller. Honestly, if you really want to be stupid about it, because the guy's name is Scott Free, we could do Adam Scott. We could maybe give him. I don't know if he does voice acting, but honestly, I think what he's done in Severance, I think would be, He
does. I was just watching him on Inside Job the other day.
Oh yeah, Inside Job. There you go.
I like Adam Scott.
Yeah, I honestly, now that I think about it, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do, but there you go. James Gunn, I'll do it. I don't fucking care. I'll do it.
Yeah, give it to Sean. Give it to Sean, James Gunn. Sean will do it all day, every day, and I guarantee Sean will be the best ever. I mean, there's a lot of great actors out there.
Yeah, what really is exciting, though, is like Tom King has been a force in comics for a long time when he does more these self-contained kind of things that aren't really tied to ongoing things. His Batman series was great. He's done some other things, but I was a big fan of Human Target, which I do have on the shelf.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Uh-oh. There you go. Same kind of thing, maxi series, 12 issues, but just beautiful art, beautiful team by Greg Smallwood there. It exists. And it deals with the Human Target, who actually had his own show in the 70s, 80s, or something like that. And it was a DC character. Too, so
you got that, GR?
But it was really well done. So, yeah.
GR knows. Bye.
Actually, I do remember that.
It's crazy to me that, Gunn's got this plan or whatever, and we're in Gods and Monsters, and I can't even remember what the other phases are that he's doing. But just the things that he's picking and choosing from, is doing, there's the mass market appeal of a Superman movie, but then you get something like this. You get Creature Commandos. You got Peacemaker season 2. Like all these obscure kind of things, and he's elevating them to like a level that I just don't think would have been possible, in the Snyderverse even.
Never.
Played same tone, and we're just getting this variety of different, unique, obscure kind of things, and telling in a modern way.
So it was inevitable, Sean. This was always going to happen. They were always going to have to dig deeper into the mythos.
Put one of us in charge.
Yeah,
right.
Big Barda. I hear that Big Barda. Is that character looks like she's supposed to be like?
I want Lucy Lawless. I want Lucy Lawless to be Big Barda. Honestly, she did a fantastic job as Wonder Woman when she did that voice. I think Lucy Lawless could actually do it, or a Katie Sackhoff. She's also done some great voice.
I love her. She's so great. Mandalorian. How great was she there too?
Yeah, and again, like the character of Big Barda is also stripped down very well in this book as well. It's just it's a good read. Pick it up. It should be pretty affordable on Amazon nowadays, or get it on Hoopla. So
China would have been great then, maybe too. But unfortunately, R.I.P.
She's
China.
Dead. I forgot about that.
Yep. But you know what I didn't forget about? We do have a winner of Hot Takes. Guys, we do have a winner of Hot Takes. You have voted. You have spoken. Let's go to our panel. Who will it be? Will it be G.R. Waters, the Thirsty Daddy? Or maybe Mr. Mike Casey?
This is a very serious part of the show these days.
Or could it be Mr. Sean Sutherland? You have voted. Who will it be?
Does Pepe shop at Dog Target?
And our winner of Hot Takes is...
I don't think he's allowed there anymore. After what he did to Spot.
Mr. Mike Casey, congratulations, Mike! You win Hot Takes!
I got the long-term absence bump that GR was talking about. Thank you, everyone. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate it.
Great Hot Takes, Mike! You have won!
You do.
I didn't try. I tried hard. I got the hearts. I got the balloons. I got the Bret Hart music, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it?
It is. Great Hot Takes, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's little changes since Mike has been here. A little bit changes since Mike has been here before. But guys, what hasn't changed is more movies happening that probably shouldn't happen, but they keep making them because we're out of original ideas, and that's why we're getting another Harold and Kumar movie. Can we talk about that? All right, guys. So Harold and Kumar went to White Castle. They went to Guantanamo Bay. I can't even fucking say it. And they also Guantanamo Bay. But they also saved Christmas too. They also saved Christmas.
I could really go for some Guantanamo's right now.
Guantanamo's. So they've gone there. They've gone to prison. They've gone to Christmas. They've gone to White Castle. And there was a rumor for a long time they're going to go to space next. Now, will they go to space? I don't know. But I got to tell you this.
That's Tom Cruise, Brian.
I know, he's supposed to go to space, so come on, Tom, let's go to space. But this new Harold and Kumar is coming again, and it's officially being picked up. We got the showrunners from Karate Kid that are going to be doing Cobra Kai, I should say. They did the new Karate Kid series, Cobra Kai. They're coming in to direct and write this. They wrote the first one, apparently. They wrote the first one. They did the second one. They weren't there for the third one, but they're coming back again for Harold and Kumar 4. Now they're talking to the original Kal Penn. They're coming back. They're trying to get the whole cast back together. Now, to me, will it happen? Yes, it's happening, but do we need it? I like the original ones. I think they're a lot of fun. I think that the original group was I hope Doogie Howser comes back. I want to see Neil Patrick Harris come back. I really do. And I think that the original cast will come back because, why not? They're going to have a fun time. They're probably going to smoke some weed. They're probably going to be on some, binge trip, and they're going to have White Castle at the end of the night. That's what they do, GR. They smoke weed, they get White Castle, and they go on an adventure. That's pretty much it. And honestly, at the end of the day, why not? We need more funny movies. We're talking about Naked Gun. That was fun. That might be fun, hopefully. This might be fun. Everyone's going to space, Queen said. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because John Cho also, he's been doing Star Wars. Or Star Trek, and he was now in the new what's that? He was just in
Murderbot.
Murderbot.
I was watching it today. Yeah,
that was fun because he already did Star Trek.
He's hysterical.
Before, and it's great. He's great in that too. And I love
it was making me think that they Cowboy Bebop. It was making me mad that they only did one season of that because I was so goddamn good.
Yeah,
he's funny.
I'm surprised they didn't do more, but I think that John Cho has done a great job. And I think that him and Kal Penn do great together, so their dynamic is fun. They're good friends. Why would they not do this? I feel like everybody's kind of dipping into their old school movies that they did before. We got I know what you did last summer coming back. We got Scream coming back. We just had the Final Destination come back. There's a lot of these coming back kind of franchises. And you know what? This is a fun comedy. Naked Gun's coming. What else? There's all these weird reboots we're doing. Or I should say revivals coming forward. So let's go to White Castle again. Do kids even know what White Castle is anymore, GR? Do kids know? Is White Castle still a thing? Is it?
Love to see that the chat is about it.
I don't like it. I think it sucks.
You think White Castle sucks, GR? Those little White Castle burgers?
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's not a burger. It's bitty little piece of. Give me a burger, a 4x4 animal style.
Well, you get 3 or 4 or 5 of them. That's the whole idea of White Castle.
Why? How about this one?
Did you like these at all, GR? Do you think it's fun to bring them back again?
Not particularly, no. A lot of people do, but I just don't find them terribly amusing, Brian.
It's crazy that Kal Penn, GR, he went from doing these movies, he went off to Washington, and he was actually a politician for a while. Then he came back, and he got back into TV again, and then he's going back to being Harold and Kumar again. It's a wild trajectory for his career, if you ask me. I think it's fun, though. It's kind of fun. It's like the boys getting back together, isn't it? Why not?
Yeah, I guess. If you like their type of humor, which I don't, then you'll enjoy them. I'll pass. How's that?
I just want to see Neil Patrick Harris again doing his thing. I know they killed him off, but come on, you can bring him back. Come on, Neil Patrick Harris is the man, if you ask me. So he's fun.
That was when he came back. We hadn't seen him since the Doogie Howser days.
Yeah.
It had been easily 10 years. And then he was in Harold and Kumar, and boom, he was back on the scene.
Yeah, and then he did the whole How I Met Your Mother. That really revitalized him even further. He was like Barney, that character, which he was playing in Harold and Kumar already, which was fun to see him being like going after being that creeper, going after all the ladies and stuff, the ladies man. It was kind of fun to see him play that. So
he had been completely forgotten at that point, though. That was like what made it such an amazing reveal.
Right? We have to get one more White Castle burger if you don't want to stay hungry. Yeah. Keep getting those White Castle burgers.
They sell them in a sack. That's the whole thing. Buy a fucking sack and you're good to go.
Sack of 10, crate of 40.
And call it good. Mike, do you think this will do well, though? Do you think the audiences will be all about it, like the original OG fans? And do you think that Gen Z will be about this, too?
We're in a different state of America as regards marijuana than we were 20 years ago. When Brian, I remember we went to see the original together, Moose.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Do you remember this?
It was was it at the?
This would have been the summer after our or at the beginning of our sophomore year of college.
Yeah, we went out. Did we go out? It was in the summer. I thought we went to the theater out and off.
Yeah, did we drive down to visit everybody outside
of the theater
during the summer?
Lake Lansing, that's where we went to. Yeah. It was like over there. Yeah, we went and saw it over there because Ben went too, right?
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, that was 20 years ago, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't remember till right now.
it's different. We're like, you can't back then.
That's called selective memory, Brian.
Yeah, it's true.
Back then, it was a massive endeavor because you had to go, I don't know, get your 20 sack of weed, I guess, from some crusty guy like in the alley. Whereas now, apparently, because I'm not into this world, but I'm aware of it, you walk down to the corner store, you get your medically distributed and dosed wax dabs. And then you just blast off.
Mike, it doesn't even have to be medically induced. My son-in-law has a store and sells it to anybody that wants it.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like.
Tell us. Go send Kruse Control Nation. What's the name of the store?
Get the plug. What's the plug? Yeah.
Plug, GR. Free advertising. What are we doing?
Sorry, I don't have his name with me. Sorry. I can't push family business during our show. That would be unfair.
Does it change the nature of the epic weed mission for White Castle now that it's just a corner store event? Kind of is kind of my philosophical orientation on this.
I feel like they addressed that in the Christmas one too, how much easier it was for just to be like normal life at that point. They amped up. There were more drugs happening in that one too. Like they had a baby on drugs in the Christmas one. The baby was doing cocaine or something like that. It was something insanity. It was something crazy, and the baby's running around like doing this and shit. It was like weirdest thing ever. So I mean, they crossed that bridge. They had like a George W. Bush in the second one. That he was in prison too with them hanging out. It was some weird stuff. They always push the barriers. So maybe it doesn't make it as great, but they have to do something big.
That.
They did the Christmas. They did, they went to prison. They had White Castle.
I'm really pleased that the chat is like, yeah, White Castle is good. I think what did they have? They had like beef heart in them or something. There was something that had that little bit of organy taste.
Queen doesn't know. They're funny.
And I mean, they're steamed.
I think it was
they're steamed burgers.
Steamed, and then it's the onions.
The onions, yeah.
Something about the onions. Yeah.
I love it. Oh man, give me the double jalapeno burger. Like,
GR is tuned out from this.
Give me like 6 of those and like a couple of 40s of malt liquor.
We're losing GR.
We're losing GR. We're talking about burgers. He's looking for fries. I don't know.
No, I was looking for a real burger, not a mini thing.
GR, Sean?
Smash burgers are in vogue right now, right?
They are.
It's the era of smash burgers. So maybe it's not. If we're getting this, then give me another Pineapple Express. This means that Van Wilder is meant to have a return as well. What's left to be done with these guys? Is it just going to be them in the Trump administration? Are they Doge? Are these guys Doge? Is that the whole thing? I hate
That's an incredible pitch. Incredible pitch, Sean.
Cal and Penn are just, that's what they do. Cal, Penn, and this is what they do. Why not? I hate this. I hate this. We can't just leave. I mean, what we were talking last week about American Pie coming back, too.
Yep. I know. They're bringing them all back, Sean.
Examples. Just read. The writing is on the wall. Hollywood is fucked. There's no new ideas coming out. Let's go to the DVD bargain bin and see what we can get and see who will still work for scale. My God.
Well, I mean, the idea is just like trying to figure out what we can do that's more, figure out new stuff. We can figure out new stuff. The problem is the thing is no one's going to theaters. That's the problem. No one's going to theaters. And so they're just trying to hope to bring people back to theaters with nostalgia bait. That's what it is.
You got to make going to a theater an event again, right? You got
popcorn buckets.
What's the popcorn bucket for Harold and Kumar?
That aren't $80.
It's a giant joint. That's what it is. It's a giant joint full of popcorn.
Stream standing outside of an AMC theater, waiting for the Galactus head popcorn buckets to get loaded off a truck, and you're gonna distract them with some mumbo jumbo like fake a leg injury, and I'm just gonna go grab them. It's gonna be great. I've already thought about this plan.
Mike wasn't here for that. That's an $80 popcorn bucket, the Galactus one.
$80 popcorn. It's Galactus's head, Mike.
Better be big.
It's pretty damn big.
It's pretty freaking massive. It's all of the popcorn you get when you buy it. Hopefully, it's all of the popcorn. But
I think if this movie, if we get a Doogie Howser situation, if we can resurrect Jaleel White's career, if we get Steve Urkel, did I do that popcorn bucket head?
Sure.
Then I'm gonna be interested.
What's gonna be your movie? I don't know. I'm excited to see.
You realize the movie that we're talking about, right, Brian?
He isn't. Is he in that? He's in that, isn't he? I think he is. Is he in Harold and Kumar? I feel like he might be in Harold and Kumar.
He should be. If he's not, I don't know what we're doing as a society.
Yeah, he should be. I loved him. I think that he's still a massive talent. And he didn't want to. He turned down doing a new Family Matters. He turned it down. He said no, he wouldn't do it because he just didn't want to touch that again. So I get it. It has to be done right. But I think he could do a great job. That new one. It could be about Stefan Urkel, and he has to become Urkel again in order to freaking land Laura. Laura will not be with him more because she's bored and she wants Steven. She wants.
We're hot pitches tonight. Hot pitches.
She wants him because he's boring now because he's all suave and sophisticated and she's sick of it. So she wants the geek attack. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm saying it could be good, but they have all these random comedies that keep being made. It's what it is. We talked about American Pie, as Sean said, that's moving forward. I think that American Funeral sounds good, but this could be fun. He's got to find the nice pitch, guys. Space is one. What if they get lost on a desert island with no weed? Maybe that's one that could happen. Desert Island?
No.
Okay. How about GR and Harold and Kumar go on a road trip? How about that?
There you go.
Yep. There we go. GR's going to be there. Pepe, you'll be there too, right?
I want to do a toast.
You want to do a toast, right? God. Oh, okay. Okay, Pepe, what's your toast to? What's your toast to?
A toke. He wants a toke.
Okay, Pepe. Pepe's not going to watch this, but guys, I'm just saying it sounds interesting. It sounds fascinating, and it's happening. It's moving forward. The Cobra Kai Foundation, or I should say the showrunners are doing it. They did the original one. They want to do more. Cobra Kai never dies, but it is done. And so now it's time for something else. So they're going back to their roots, and they're going to do some Harold and Kumar, guys. And officially, John Cho and Cal Penn are not attached yet, but just give it a matter of time. They're negotiations right now. So once that's all settled and done, we will get this White Castle popcorn bucket. Maybe this will be it. It'll be like a White Castle box like this, Sean. And you get the White Castle and you fill up with popcorn. And, or maybe it could be like a burger. I don't know what they're going to do. There's going to be a popcorn bucket. Guys, we know there'll be a popcorn bucket. There always is. That's where we live in, guys.
That's the only reason people are showing up now. Yeah.
It's true. But it all started with freaking Dune. Dune made a popcorn bucket and everyone was like, oh, the war of the popcorn buckets go. Did you see the Crypto one? We talked about that on Friday last week. It's Crypto holding a popcorn bucket and he spins around and stuff too.
That sounds great. I'm very excited.
Crypto the super dog?
Yeah, he's got his own popcorn bucket now.
Wow.
Everybody's got a pop. There's a dinosaur one for Jurassic World with like a velociraptor inside of it. Well, there's the Megan one where her head splits open. What else we got?
I've seen the Megan one. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, you get to eat out Megan.
There's a lot.
I think like the emergent spinoff from Kruse Control actually is the popcorn bucket review.
What's
channel.
the bucket? There you go. Yeah.
What's the bucket? What gets me to the theater? What puts the butts in the seats? What's the bucket? Wait till the Pepe bucket happens,
Hey,
guys.
for all you filmmakers, make sure you send Kruse Control a popcorn bucket every time you make one.
Make it, and we'll review your popcorn buckets on Kruse Control. But you know what? I can't wait to review Clayface, because Clayface, guys, is coming. They've changed the writer. Mike Flanagan's out. And also we have a new casting for that. Can we talk about that in our featured story of the night in Comic Corner? I'm going to tell you guys, I'm a little bummed. I'm going to say it out loud. The Clayface casting has come out, and where's the justice for Alan Tudyk, guys? No justice for Alan Tudyk. You were Clayface all the time. He made Clayface the man again. And then all of a sudden, they kick him off to the side, and we got this new kid, Tom Rice Harris, coming in to play Clayface, which, okay, he's good. He's good, and I get they probably want someone young. Maybe they could be Clayface for a while in the DCU. But Alan Tudyk can be serious. I know he's a goofball sometimes, but I love Alan Tudyk. You know what I mean? He's a extraordinary, if you ask me, too, voiceover artist, and he's done so many great roles. And every time he transcends into that character, and I think he's a fantastic human being. And here's the one thing, though. I see this kid, I go, he kind of looks like a young Alan Tudyk in a way. I wonder if they're going to try to age up Clayface at one point, show him young and old once he gets that transforming, and maybe he becomes Alan Tudyk. That's me wishful thinking. But this Welsh actor, Tom Rice Harris, has officially been cast as Clayface. Now, we know that Mike Flanagan got dropped. He wrote the whole script that James Gunn said this is the best script he ever wrote before, ever read. It was so good. It's such a great script. And all of a sudden, it's like, but we're going to rewrite the whole thing from a page one rewrite, which to me is a bummer, because I'm like, if you like it that well, just make it. It's supposed to be, again, a graphic, rated R, low budget type horror movie about Clayface, which is a tragic story because he's an actor trying to find his way. Everybody thinks he's so disgusting. They think he's ugly. And he has this whole mental breakdown about his looks, and then he gets this. Of course, he gets morphed into Clayface. I think it's like Toxic Ushan. Sure, I'll get into that for a second. But then all of a sudden, he becomes Clayface, or it's like there's some kind of weird. We'll get in that for a second. But he transforms to Clayface. But we got Tom here that's been cast as him moving forward for the Clayface movie. He was in Suspicion on Apple TV Plus. He was in The Return with Ralph Fiennes and Juliet. He was also in Gerard Butler's Kandahar. He was in Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. And so he's coming in to be Clayface. The one thing else, guys, Speak No Evil director has been attached to us, James Watkins. And this is coming out September 11th, 2026. But James Watkins, guys, I saw Speak No Evil. I wasn't sold on it. I'm not to trash on it. I like McAvoy, and it was a remake of that, but I just wasn't sold on it. It was weird. It was kind of odd and kind of campy to me at some times. I'm looking at a big horror person. I would rather have somebody else that gets horror better to do this. I guess that's suspenseful, but give me a big horror director, someone that's done like a Scream or like a Saw movie, or maybe A24 guys, the Philippi brothers. I'd like to have them do that. That'd be cool. Put somebody in there that knows horror better. Sam Raimi, come on, guys. You know what I mean? Let's do something different. Right, Sam Raimi would be great, Mike. I think Sam Raimi would be freaking awesome doing Clayface, but he's in the MCU, so you probably can't get him right now. Why would they make a Clayface movie? That's a good point. This is supposed to be.
Why wouldn't they resurrect? You're asking the wrong question. Why wouldn't they? Come on.
Yes, Alan Tudyk must be pissed though, because he's been Clayface in so many things. He's probably, but then again, he works all the time, so he's probably whatever. He's still doing the animated voices he did it in Creature Commandos. He's moving forward for an animated version, also for the DCU, so he's still doing it. He's got Harley Quinn, so he's still doing it. But I'm just I get it. They're trying to decipher a different kind of franchise from Alan Tudyk's world. But to me, he was perfect. But what do you guys think? Am I way off level? Am I being too harsh on this kid? Should we just recast? What do you guys think here? Let's go over to Sean first, because Sean has probably the loudest voice when it comes. Are you ready for this, Sean, or should we go to Mike first? I don't know.
I'm ready. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Go to the king.
The loudest voice on this. Do you think that this is the best choice to revamp this way, or there's another way we could put Alan Tudyk in here? How do you feel about this?
First off, you got to ask yourself when you're talking about Clayface, which version of Clayface are we talking about here, right? I think Alan Tudyk has done a fine job with the Clayface that he plays in Harley Quinn. But that's a different iteration, right? Are we talking about Basil Karloff? Are we talking about Ethan Bennett? There's a lot of different Clayfaces in the DC universe. Do we even know which one we're gonna get? I think that.
And we don't.
Brian.
And we don't.
Oh, okay, sorry. Great. You just sat right back in there. I think. There's a lot of different ways to take it. Yes, like your idea of him transforming or going crazy and becoming different people. Throw Tudyk a bone there. That's fine. Yeah. Again, it's the fact that it's a relatively newcomer kind. They apparently were blown away by his audition. I don't know enough about what's going to happen here, so it's too early to say if they've done the character dirty yet.
Look at Angel to you, Sean. Look at that. Sean's saying they should just cancel us now.
What was this?
Angel said they should just cancel this now.
Angel, you got to have more faith in the gun. Trust in the gun. All right. Superman looks great. I'm very excited for that. When they said a Clayface movie, I was just like, whoa, that's insane. Like, it's just a really cool kind of character to explore in hopefully some practical effects. I'm sure it's going to be mostly CG. But it's a tortured character, like most of Batman's coterie. Yes, Batman is how I'm calling him now. Like Bateman. I don't know why I'm doing that, but no, like I like Alan Tudyk as much as the next guy. But I think why not? Let's give the kid a chance. Give a kid a chance. Everyone was all nervous about Timothée Chalamet, and look at what he's doing. We got
you gotta say the name, man.
And his episode is beautiful in the animated series. And they brought him back and did this weird thing. They're trying to turn him into a human. That was even greater. But like, it's a cool character, man. And like, I think Tom King, or maybe not Tom King, but there was a run of Batman where he was a hero for a little bit too. He tried on the good side. So there's a lot that's been done with this character. It's been the moniker of several people already. We don't know what we're going to get yet. We expect it to be this amorphous blob kind of guy, probably, because that's probably the most... I don't know if you have a chance to pull up the Basil Karloff version of Clayface. It's not a great costume. It just looks like the dude's melting his face off in a microwave a little bit. So look up that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like Basil, what? I mean...
Basil like Basil. And then Karlo, Karlo, he was like the golden age Clayface.
Oh man, he kind of looks like looks like Croc a little. What's his Killer Croc a little bit for some reason to me. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but he kind of looks. Man. I know that's the first.
Yeah, Batman's got enough of the look. It's disgustingly great. There was actually a parody of him done in the Wanted comic books. If everyone remember that comic book. No one does. Fantastic. It was a Clayface, and it was basically made of poo, and he got beat by Drano, which was hilarious. But
wait, is Drano a superhero, or he was beaten by the common household?
Like the Drano, yeah. They just got a bunch of Drano on him and killed him in a toilet. It was great.
I'm envisioning Drano. Like he's got some sort of toilet powers.
Oh yeah, like a wizard or something. Yeah.
Wizard?
Drano Man.
The Drano Man. I see people getting mad about villain movies like Angel says that. We have a lot of these coming. I'm fine with it. I think it's interesting. I think that the fact that, if they can not just be a one-off and incorporate them sometime into the DCU, I think that makes more sense. At least we're getting these characters established. I don't like the idea of them just being like floating by themselves and never see them again. I don't like that idea. I'm not about that. I'm like, what's the point?
I agree. I don't think that's where Gunn's heading, because he's been willing to throw Peacemaker characters into things before he even had the reins of DC. Even though it felt very weird. I don't think it'll be one-off. I think it'll be what we really don't know, and the Batman stuff is pretty up in the air as well.
Yeah, he even said, he goes, I work on Batman. I have no idea. That's my one problem right now. But he said he's got kind of an idea, but he's not sure yet.
Again, like even if we get, I swear to God, I hope we're not going to get a Joker style movie. It's not going to be a musical or something. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with just a good character study. Just let it kind of be, man. Bring back Powder. Remember Powder?
Oh man, Powder! What a movie! That's a deep cut right there.
What's that guy doing?
That was a comic?
No, God, no, it was not a comic. No.
Okay.
No, it was not a comic.
Mike, so do you want to see a Powder sequel? No, I'm not going to ask you that. Mike, what do you think about this Clayface thing? Do you think that Clayface can work as its own individual
I'm gonna be a Powder sequel in about 6 months, Brian.
Come on.
You're dreaming if you think that Alan Tudyk is gonna come and play an older version of Tom Reese Harry's. I see it though. Yeah, I see it. Right. Like the coloring is a little similarity. I think they had him. They had him in mind. I'm wondering. I don't have so much experience with the Clayface character. Basically, what I know from the '90s animated series, like that episode, like did he come back? Was it just the one episode?
No, I think I feel like he had the Batman.
Yeah, I feel like he had some arc to him.
But there was like two major ones that dealt with him.
And Chad, he's been around since like 1940. This character is full of pathos. For some reason, he makes me think of like Scarecrow too. He's that kind of a villain. Although the other thing that I'm interested in is it's effectively the power of the Mission Impossible mask, right? Like the comedy potential is really sky high for this particular skill set that this madman has. And so I do kind of
Creature Commandos kind of explored that too, right? Like yeah.
Oh, did that? Well, I haven't been on for a while. Sean, did Creature Commandos get your sign of approval?
I enjoyed it for what it was. Like the same thing. Like what was it? Suicide Squad Isekai, that anime that came out. That's okay, and it's by its own, and that's fine. Like I liked it. I thought some of the decisions they made around the Bride of Frankenstein was interesting, and the character of Frankenstein. But aside from that, like it was Alan Tudyk was amazing in that one too, though. Right?
Alan Tudyk
Dr. Phosphorus, right? Yeah.
Dr. Phosphorus, but he also did Clayface's voice too. He did both in there, so he was also doing it there. But I mean, it wasn't like as big of a part. Clayface was kind of there, not massive part, and so he didn't have much
like
dialogue.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, but also he was like brutal in that too, Clayface. So that was like a whole different take from like what he was doing as the kind of like goofy version in the Harley Quinn series. So I think he's just a great talent, Alan Tudyk. I think he could have done this as a villain too. They could have had fun with the comedy, but then again, like they're trying to make this, Mike. They're trying to make this kind of like a indie kind of feel for it, low budget, like $50 million, nothing too crazy, and they want to make it kind of scary.
That's what I want. Yes, I mean, it's insane that $50 million is considered like a mid-budget movie now. But this is like, stop, like, it pisses me off so bad, and I'm sure you guys bitch about this all the time on the show. Like, we don't just have to only have tent poles, like, for our movies. Like, don't spend $300 million goddamn dollars on a movie. Like, make $10-30 million movies and hope that one of them is a crazy cult hit.
Honestly, remember, excited about it. You make your money back that way.
I would hope so. Like I don't know. It just seems like Hollywood is more of an investment profile than a patronage of an art form. That's old man yelling at clouds take. But I really think that that's where we're at as a society too. Is the problem.
Yelling at clouds. GR, are you yelling at clouds when you're like thinking about Clayface right now, or what?
I go back to Clayface back in the Dark Ages, and them taking and making another anti-hero is not something I want to watch.
I know you hate these kind of movies. You hated Joker. You were not about it.
Well, I hated Joker because they made it into a musical, and it really sucked.
You didn't like the first one, though, either. You were like,
Well, that's true. I mean, I don't like anti-heroes. Yeah, I want a hero. I want a hero.
Like
I want
James
a
Gunn,
villain.
right?
I
Your
want
hero.
a villain.
Like James
Yeah,
Gunn,
right.
your hero. He's gonna save your day.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he doesn't shoot a blank. Maybe I'll come around.
I think Superman's gonna be a big hit, GR. I think it's gonna be a massive hit. I think it's gonna be. People want hope these days.
And if it is, I'll say he did good.
Yeah.
And
We'll
if
check
it
it out.
flops, you can say I was right.
What about this kid, GR? What do you think about this kid playing Clayface? Do you think this is the right choice?
You're giving a young actor a shot. Why not?
I'm always about that too. I just think that I'm so bummed about freaking I mean Tudyk. I love him so much. You know, I think he does a great job, and I think he's fun. He's been doing this part for so long.
He's a great actor, but time moves ahead. I mean, hell, look what happened to Captain America. He went away totally.
Yeah, well, they're trying their best to make that still work, and he'll be back. Anthony Mackie. I know what's funny is I keep saying kid. This guy's 34 years old, and it's like I keep saying
baby. He's a baby.
He got a baby face,
as I said, a kid, Brian.
Yeah,
You can cut a piece of paper on that jawline. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
He's a gouache for sure.
I just hope it's good. I just hope it's good. You know, because they're doing all this elsewhere. We got waiting for Batman 2 still. We're gonna wait even longer for that because James Gunn said that script's coming.
Thanks, Mike.
Coming. You know, but when's that coming? I have no idea. I feel like it's just so far down. At this point, just put Pattinson and Corn Sweat face to face and make that our Superman and our Batman. Let's just do it. Because we're gonna have Reacher like Jordan was.
Rush it, man. We can't rush this shit. Like that's why that's why we blew this the first time. That's why Warner Brothers fucked it up the first time, man. We can't
trust the gun. Is that what you're saying?
Trust the gun, baby. Trust the gun.
Yeah, the gun's got a lot to do though. He's got a big plate filled of comics and ideas and movies. He's got Wonder Woman now he's working on. He's working on, we talked about that last week. He's working on this. He's working on Batman. He's probably working on, the next Superman movie too. I guarantee he's thinking about that. I guarantee.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. He's probably thinking about his Justice League movie. Because he said once they get it all done, they're going to do a Justice League movie. He's probably thinking about that.
Well, we talked about Wonder Woman. He's cooking. Let him cook.
Yeah.
Like time. This thing cannot be rushed, otherwise it falls apart very quickly, and we get this bland piece of shit. We've learned what not to do with the Snyder stuff. Like, just let it go.
But here's a question, though, too. Do you think that people will actually watch this if they don't know this character? Because I know people are saying in the chat no one knows this character.
Yeah.
And you have no stars attached to it, really. Yeah, I mean, he's a working actor, but nothing big. I mean, maybe they could cast. Maybe they'll have Batman in this. Maybe Batman will be here. Maybe this is his debut.
I doubt it. I think if we're focusing on Clayface itself, like again, depending on which Clayface we get, if it's the one I think they're gonna do, which is the more famous of the Clayfaces, they'll probably make it like what is it? The Hagen, is that it? Like this pharmaceutical company that is the reason why he's Clayface to begin with. So maybe
he's putting that stuff on his face and it messes with him, right? That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. He overdoes it and hubris and all that kind of
Just
shit.
put more
leaks into your brain, starts making you have evil thoughts. The classic story.
Viable.
That was great, like in the animated series. They kind of did that in the animated series because he kept putting more on and his face was drooping. Then he's putting more on. And the next thing you know, like he's like drooping everywhere. And then he figured it all out. It was interesting. It's like kind of like the downfall of somebody that's just trying to find their way in life. It's actually like a hero's journey in a lot of ways, but
it's interesting. That's
an interesting thing, right? Like you're being held to that standard of what's expected of you. You can't do it anymore, and you keep doing it and keep expecting it, and then all of a sudden you're a monster.
Yep. What's
Sounds
Batmite?
pretty fucking relatable, man. I don't know.
Do you know what Batmite is, Sean? Queen wants a Batmite movie.
Yeah, Batmite is what is it? It's the same dimension or similar dimension to Mixoplick. It's just like a little chaos imp that's like a big fan of Batman.
Oh, there we go. Well,
I got a couple of issues of him. He's in
Well,
there.
hopefully, I mean, knowing James Gunn's world, we'll be getting that very soon. And if it's great, then let's check it out. That's why I say, give it a chance, everybody.
Spike, let's get some more deep cuts in there. I'm just gonna start.
Queen is making a good point though. Like Batmite is one of those little parody characters. What's the name for those little one pagers that they do? Like, I think we have enough of a backlog of comic book mythos. I think that we can devote one small movie to some of that crazy mixopidalic shit.
Fifth dimensional being.
Peter Dinklage as Batmite. Would that make sense?
Oh, I don't know about that.
He's gonna be great in Dexter. I know that.
Old man Batmite. I don't know.
He's gonna be great in Dexter, man. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
But I think this could be good, guys. It could be good.
Batman, you guys aren't even ready for Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. You can't even.
We'll find out.
Not even ready for it.
I want Batman Ninja live action. That's what I want. Come on, guys.
Batman Ninja was pretty solid.
Pretty freaking solid.
Let's get an ambush bug. Let's get him going. Let's get his own fucking thing going in there.
If we cast Mike, I'm down for that.
Impossible Man, Simon Hurt. What are we doing here?
I'll be Batman Ninjago, Robin Bionicle. If you want to be my Robin.
I want Mike to be Batmanuel. Yes. I missed the
Spoon!
tick. I missed the tick, guys. But Clayface is coming, guys. Get ready for it. Early casting. I heard some rumors there might be multiple people playing Clayface because of the morphing, which would make sense. And maybe Tudyk will make that appearance. Maybe he will at some point. Why not? It makes sense for the character.
Let's bet. Put money on it, man.
I feel like he's got to be in here somewhere. And Tudyk, I trust. That's all I'm saying. So, but guys, get ready. Clayface, we'll be messing with your face soon, guys. And hopefully Batman comes into this world eventually, guys. One day, Batman, one day. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being on Kruse Control. As always, hope you had a great time. Happy hump day. Guys, you know it's 9 hours ahead for Mr. Mike Casey right now? It's like 4 in the morning. It's time.
It was 4 o'clock here or something like that.
It's like
You're insane.
It's 4 something.
If Brian starts the show at 9:30, I bail out. Like, are you kidding?
Hey man,
I finally got an Airbnb that has like a couple of. It's got an airlock. There's a few rooms between me and my wife, so it works out. I think I can do next week too, Brian, if you'll have me.
All right, man. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
I'll book you now, Mike. You're on.
Right on.
I'm
Me
okay,
and Alan Tudyk.
Yeah. Alan Tudyk up all day, guys. But thank you for being here, guys, as always. Happy hump day. Gotta thank the Thirsty Daddy, as always. Hope you had a good time tonight, GR. And I can't wait for GR to check out Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, me too.
You have a good night tonight, GR? He's like, yeah, he's thirsty.
Excuse me, yes, I was thirsty, so I was taking a drink. But yes, I had a great time.
Thanks for being here, GR.
My pleasure.
Also happy to have back our comic book king himself, Mr. Sean Sutherland.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brian, GR. Mike, it's been a fucking blast to see you.
St. Peter, don't you call me, cause I can't go.
Rotary?
I owe my soul to the company store.
I rewatched Peacemaker last week, and the guy says it. Batman's got a coterie of supervillains. What do you got? And it's just been in my mind forever now.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you, Sean.
Thank you, Brian. Lovely to see you. Lovely cat. Thank you, guys.
Happy to have you back.
Comics, man.
It was fun. Today was fun. Thanks for being around and being alive. Everybody here on the show and everybody here in the chat. I had a good time. And how come nobody ever says Alan Tudyk?
Yeah, we're not ready. That's
Alan Tudyk.
Oh boy. On that note, everybody, Please like and subscribe, guys. If you like Kruse Control, keep on coming back. We appreciate you as always for being here. If you guys are any kind of SAG-AFTRA members, please sign my petition because I get those numbers up so I can get down on that ballot. But guys, thank you for being here as always. Please like and subscribe. Join our Patreon as always. Keep following us. There's a lot going on here at Kruse Control. We're going to be here day in and day out. We're not stopping. This machine keeps going. Good to see a Angel. Good to see a Queen. Good to see a Racer X back here. Everybody, welcome back. Thank you for being here in the chat as always. Hope you have a great night, everybody. But keep those numbers up. But you got to spread the word, guys. You got to spread the word. You got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your grandmas and grandparents who morphed into Clayface and fought Batman back in 1983 and then became best friends. They made a Scuffleupagus world-class fucking worldwide convention. That was fantastic. There's Furies and Beavers and Bears there and Pepe's there. He's taking photographs all the time and he hides those photographs. I'm like, Pepe, what you doing, man? Why are you doing that? He doesn't care. He's hiding them back in GR's backyard. He dug a hole and put them there, but all the chills there, chills are guarding those photographs. And one day we'll figure it out. One day if they actually will be existing or not. Alan Pepe tells me I can't find them. GR tells me they don't exist, and all the kangaroos will punch you in the face with the little joeys popping out, and they subscribe to Kruse Control. So come, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, guys. We love you so much. Watch out for those again. Those squirrels, they hide all the nuts. Have a great night, guys. We'll be back again on Friday.
Those chickens are pecking at your penis, my man.
You gotta watch out for those chickens, man. Those chickens are fierce. They're fierce, guys. Take care of yourself. We love you guys all. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Crazy stuff happening in my life, your life, and the universe. But we'll be coming back and having a great time every time. Until next, everybody. See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.